And welcome back to the New York Jets franchise rebuild. Here today will be Week 11 versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Last episode, we're coming off of a big victory versus the New England Patriots, as well as getting both Jonathan Jackson and Steven Meredith both up to superstar development. I did check at the end of the recording to see if Jalen Bonds did get star development. He did not. I thought a pass deflection counted as one of the three or few things he needed to do. It wasn't, so it's all good. But I hope you guys did enjoy that episode. Highly recommend checking it out. It was a fun episode to make, and we're happy that both those two young players got up to superstar development. But to start off in today's episode, we do have focus scouting players, as well as there is a couple players that I do want to re-sign. But let's start off with who we want to focus our scouting. So we get to choose 3 players this week that we want to get more information on. Just as much as there is a new Madden 22 update, if you guys did not see, and most of it went towards the scouting. I don't know if it's going to affect our franchise. It might. It seems like it has, but I don't know just yet. But let's go to my favorites. There's a few players that I definitely want to take a closer look at, and I know immediately one of them is Theodore Dickerson here. He's much more of a pass coverage linebacker, and I really would like to know more about how good he potentially can be, because I do think both Blake Cashman and Jalen Smith, at least for the short term, they can be starters, but we're going to need to find a replacement sooner than later. The next player that I definitely want to take a look at is Ruben Hills here. Off-ball linebacker, it's same basic concept here. We need to figure out linebacker for the longevity of this team. And then finally, I think the last player is Don Duck here. 5'9", I know he's very fast. That's the only information that I know that I have so far about him. Fortunately, on this screen, I can't see who else, in terms of their ratings. But these will be the 3 players, linebacker and wide receiver. Let's talk some contracts here. I talked about this in the mid-season report. There's not too many players that I really want to re-sign at this moment in time. Yes, Daniel Jones's contract is coming up, or his contract is up, excuse me. But I don't think we're going to necessarily work on his contract just yet. The contract I do want to work on is Jalen Smith here. He's 28 years old. He's been a starter over the last few seasons, and to be honest with you guys, he's been one of our brightest spots. As you guys can see, 4 sacks, a bunch of tackles for loss and an interception so far, and I think he can continue to be productive. And worst case scenario for Jalen Smith, he is just a backup off-ball linebacker for this team right now as an athlete. He's still right there. I know I can probably get his contract lower, especially when regression hits, but overall, another small 2-year contract, I'm okay with giving this contract to him. But we're going to make this a little bit more fair. We have plenty of cash, so we're going to give him a 2-year, right around, let's make it $9 million, right on the dot. So 2 years, $9 million. I think that's very fair for him, and he re-signed, so I'm happy that we brought back Jalen Smith to the team. Looking at the Philadelphia team, they brought in Marcus Williams, they have Fletcher Cox, Brandon Brooks. This team seems like they've stayed the same. They gave Jalen Hurts a brand new contract, so he's going to be their starting quarterback pretty much for a very long time. I'm okay with that. Jalen Hurts is a solid quarterback. Even in the real NFL, I don't really think he's like a bad option, but I think the Eagles should consider upgrading him at least in the real NFL. They have Miles Sanders, who's a very good running back. They brought in Alexander Madison here, Darrell Henderson, 2 backup running backs. I don't know why they just went out there and brought in 2 80 overall running backs, but that's okay. Devonta Smith, very good number 1 wide receiver. Quinn's Watkins here with 98 speed. We're going to have to slow him down somehow. And then Dallas Goedert. And, you know, Goddard has always been a very good tight end. We'll see how he'll play today. Our defense has struggled over the last few games playing against tight ends. The Eagles always have a good offensive line, so it's going to really test our pass rush. And then defensively, this is kind of, you know, a couple players that we do know. We sent Carl Lawson to this team, as well as CJ Mosley to this team to trade up to get Jonathan Jackson. So maybe a little bit of revenge for those 2 veterans over a team. But let's get right into the matchup, guys, and let's go beat the Philadelphia Eagles. And welcome back to East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here today will be the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Jets. Both teams are entering this game. I think the Jets are entering 7-3 and the Eagles are 6-4. 2 very good records in their both respected conferences, trying to continue to get leads in their division. And the Jets have so far matched their win total from last season. Will we see the same collapse from last year where we lost 7 of our last 8 games, or will we actually stay on top of this division? It's up to Daniel Jones and this team to do so. Let's get right into the matchup and see if we can beat the Eagles. And here comes Jalen Hurts, number 1 for the Philadelphia Eagles. 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Having a very good year so far. Looking to add to his touchdown total. Hopefully we can force some turnovers. Let's see how he'll perform today. It's Jalen Smith, or Jalen Hurts will start in the shotgun here, motioning Dallas Goedert here for first down and 10. Here is Miles Sanders as this defense will start off with a good play. That is Jonathan Jackson, the big tackle for loss right there. So far this year, I've been very impressed with our 2 edge rushers. Both John Franklin Myers and Jackson have been very productive for this defense. As Sanders up the middle will pick up a first down. Hurts now go under center here with 3 tight ends on the field. Here's another carry, Miles Sanders, and he'll pick up a few, but Sanders is still down on the field. That's a big injury for this Eagles team. As the Eagles will go back to an empty look here on 3rd down and short. Looks to throw again is Jalen Hurts, and Hurts will pick up a first down. Why do I want to say Smith for some reason? Hurts under center here. That's Madison, the new running back. Here's a off carry here, off tackle run, and Madison is able to pick up good yards as poor tackling here by this Jets defense, and Madison picks up 27 and a first down as the Eagles enter into the red zone. Hurts under center here, fullback now in the game. Here's another carry, Madison, and his defense will quickly wrap him up. That's Myers and Tomlinson. Hurts stays under center here. Madison, 2nd straight carry, and he's going to fight for a first down and more. This Eagles team is built to run the football with a great offensive line and very good running backs. And here's another carry here, and this defense will slow him down. As it's 3rd down and goal here, 3 tight ends on the field. Looks to throw is Jalen Hurts, and he's feeling the rush here. Tomlinson couldn't get there, and he's going to look to run. Jackson thankfully keeps him out. Jalen Smith. And here comes Daniel Jones right now, number 3. So far this year, 23 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Coming off a 4 touchdowns, no interception game. Looking to add to these stats. So far, very impressed with Daniel Jones as he's finishing up the tour with the NFC East. Jones will start this game under center here. Carter's the running back. Here is Carter up the middle as he will hit the daylight a little bit, and he will pick up a first down and a lot more. Good 13 yards. Daniel Jones so far this year has looked very impressive. So he will look to throw here, and he's looking to take a shot here with Elijah Moore, and that ball's going to be intercepted here by Big Play Slay. All the way at the Eagles' 15-yard line. Daniel Jones wanted to take a shot and got a little too greedy there. As the Eagles will take over here up by 3. Looks to throw is Hurts as he will find that is Smith. Hurts is going to go to the shotgun here. 2nd straight pass here. Feeling a little bit of the rush, and that ball is going to be caught here over the middle. I think that's their young receiver. I don't remember his name. As it's a new set of downs here for the Eagles. Hurts looking to throw again as he'll find Dallas Goedert. So far, a slow start for both defense and offense for the New York Jets. As a little stretch run here for Madison, and Madison's able to break free for a first down. As the Eagles enter into New York's territory, another stretch run here as this defense still cannot bring him down. Jackson couldn't get there. Madison is running hard and well for this Eagles team as he's already close to 100 yards rushing. Hurts will stay under center here. Madison is tired as he will take his third straight carry as this defense will slow him down. 3 receivers to Jalen's right as he's going to look to throw. Failing a little bit of rush, and he can look to run, and he will find the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And they're already up 9-0. As Daniel Jones will take the field for his second drive here. He's looking to erase that interception. He's down by 10. Here's a carry. Jones in the shotgun now. 3 receivers on the field as he will look to throw. As he will look for Meredith underneath, and he will pick up a first down and a little bit more. So far, a slow start for this New York team. They're down by 10 at the beginning of the second quarter. They got to get a good drive here, and Carter... They're down in 5 here. This should be a first down if New York can find an open receiver. Jones feeling a little bit of a rush, and that ball is underthrown. It's incomplete. We have to punt. As now the Eagles will start their own 16. They went down the field already and scored a touchdown. They're trying to add to this lead here, and that's Goddard. This defense needs to make a play, either a turnover or get a sack here. It's 2nd down and 4. 3 tight ends on the field. Here is Madison again with a carry and a first down. You're at the 27, and here's another carry up the middle, and this defense is not stopping this running game. Madison is already over 100 yards rushing. 2nd down and 7 here, and the pistol, another carry here. Madison, Smith, thankfully somehow got an animation to tackle him. Needs a first down as the New York Jets send a blitz. Goddard with a good catcher. Jalen Bonds has to make that tackle. Now, and back into New York territory here, this Eagles team has been able to pick up first downs on every drive. Madison again, the ball carrier. This defense has to wrap him up sooner than later. It's 2nd down and 2 here. The Eagles are driving very well so far this game here as Madison again picks up a first down. This hot team does not look as hot as they've had over the last few weeks. Here's another carry here for Madison, and Madison again picks up a first down. He's running so hard against our defense. What is happening? 2nd down and goal here. Madison the back, 2 tight ends on the field up the middle with strong running as this defense thankfully brought him down here at the 1. As it's 3rd down and goal here and 1. Can we bend but not break? Here's Madison. Madison finds the end zone. Touchdown, Philly. And they are up already by 3 scores here as we're entering the late stages of this first half. As the New York Jets will start their own 21. They've had 2 drives so far this first half. 1 3 and out, 1 turnover. They're trying to do something here as Carter will pick up 4. Daniel Jones looks off his mark here. It's now 3rd down and 6. We need this conversion. Setting up a screen here for Michael Carter. Thankfully gets a good block and a first down. New set of downs here for Daniel Jones as he will look to throw. Over the middle here. Now he will find Brandon Cooks right around midfield. We're finally getting close to Eagles territory. Here at the beginning of the 2-minute warning, Jones will look to throw. He will find Meredith, and we are finally into Philadelphia territory here in the late stages of the first half. And Daniel Jones go down the field and put up some sort of points here. He will look to throw here as he'll try to get this ball to his running back, but that ball's going to be intercepted. Marcus Williams, and that's going to be a pick 6. What a mistimed throw there. Overled Cohen, and the Eagles now have a 4-score lead. And here at the beginning of the second half, Daniel Jones is down 24-0, and he needs an answer, and we need an answer quickly. He'll find Elijah Moore underneath for 6. Maybe the Jets go back to the basics and try to keep this ball underneath and run the ball. 2nd down and 11 here for Jones. He's going to look to throw as the Eagles send a blitz. He's going to go over the middle here with Elijah Moore, and Moore's able to break free. Bad tackling here by the Eagles team, and the New York Jets will finally cut into this lead. Elijah Moore with a big play right there. His 5th touchdown of the season. As the Jets want to go for 2, trying to make this game by 2 scores. Looks to throw is Jones as he's trying to find someone, and that ball's going to be picked. We got to tackle him, or this is going to go back for 2. And this is going to go back for 2. Bad tackling here. Daniel Jones again throwing a pick 6. And the Eagles are going to get a free 2 points right there. Make this game by 26-6. As now the Eagles will take over. They're up by 20, and they're probably trying to find this dagger here. Here's Madison, and Madison has been running up and down against this defense. He will find another first down. He's already close to 200 yards rushing. And this Eagles team has just came into our home and just completely is destroying us. Madison again. Thankfully, Smith is trying to slow him down. Daniel is struggling. Hurts over the middle. Cashman thankfully knocks that pass down. Jalen Hurts only has 2 incompletion off of 12 attempts. And he's been very accurate here as he's going to look to throw here. And that ball is thrown away as it's 4th down. Finally, our defense can get off the field. Daniel Jones will start his own 20. 3 receivers to his left as he will take it. A little play action fake, and he's looking to throw. And he's feeling immediately a rush. He had open receivers, but he needed the play to develop. Jets are all the way back. 2nd down and 19. Looks to throw again is Jones, and he's looking to throw it as far as he can here for Brandon Cooks, and Cooks couldn't get underneath it. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 19 here. Jones will look to throw. A little pressure here by the Eagles team, and he's going to look to run, and he's going to go down. As Hurts is going to start this drive at the 43 in the pistol. Gonna go with another carry here with Madison as this defense will try to slow him down. They've not been successful at all. I don't know what is up with this team right now. This has just been a terrible performance. As it's gonna be a little draw play. Madison again, and this defense. It's 3rd down and 1 here. Hurts in the shotgun here. Here's Madison again, the carrier, as he will pick up a first down. Hurts dropping back, looks to throw. Here is another good catch over the middle. Quentin Watkins here at the 28. This defense needs to make a play here. Looks to throw. Hurts is going to now scramble out of the pocket. Quentin Watkins with another catch, his 3rd straight catch, and he'll go to the 21. 2nd down and 3 here again. Dropping back, looks to throw. That is Smith with a good catch over the middle. 2nd down and 8 here at the 12. Another carry here. Madison, and this defense cannot stop him, and he's going to find the end zone touchdown. I think that's the nail in the coffin here. Let's put out some backups and just get out of this ball game. As entering onto the field right now is Steven James and all the backups for this team. James will look to throw, and we'll find Eric Carter. Not going to show you guys the rest of this ball game here. I'll show you guys the highlights, but I wanted just to show you guys, just to let you know that we are just throwing in the backups. Try to get some development for these guys. If there's any big plays that do happen, I will commentate and show you. And here is Sean Samuel, and Samuel will break free as finally the Jets see a little bit of life. James in the shotgun here for this at the 24. He's going to look to throw here over the middle here. That is Chad Jackson, the rookie receiver, with a catch here at the 8. James will look to throw here. Trying to find someone to get open as he's going to look to run, and he's going to run this ball into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. It's a little too late. New York will find the end zone, may cut into this lead a little bit. Oh, we got a minute 05 left to go in this ball game here. Nothing really happened so far. I mean, we got a couple standout players making some plays, but overall, this Eagles team completely annihilated us. You know, we found the end zone right before the end of the end of the 3rd quarter. But other than that, this team really hasn't done too much. Devonta Webb has made some plays. Chad Jackson, 2 young players making some plays for our team. But overall, here in Week 11 is a very disappointing game here. We're losing 33-13. Just not the type of performance I really wanted to see by this team. I mean, we're 7-3 entering into this ball game. I know the Eagles are a good team, but I mean, our defense couldn't tackle Madison or anyone, and our offense with multiple turnovers, unfortunately, really hurt our team and our chances. You know, Daniel had 2 interceptions, one on the first drive, one going back for a pick 6, and then one going back for 2 for 2 points off of the 2-point conversion. Steven James looked solid. He had 2 interceptions. Overall, looked okay. Not really changing any sort of mindset, in my opinion, between Daniel and him. I still think Daniel Jones will still be the starter entering into next week. James, he did find the end zone, but just nothing really worked today. Chad Jackson, he had a good day in the fourth quarter. 5 catches, almost 100 yards. He looked very good. Very impressed with him. But other than that, there's really no positives coming out of this ball game. We got 0 sacks, 0 interceptions. Just, this is a game that we hopefully can just kind of forget about and put it behind us and forget, basically. Well, next time it will be Week 13 versus the Miami Dolphins, as Miami is trying to make a little bit of noise in this division as they're sitting at 6-5. We're still in first place of the division because we've beaten the Bills, I believe, once so far this year. I think we have still one more game with them at the end of this year. But, I mean, this is an important game here versus a divisional team. Let's see the playoff picture. This is our first look at that. Right now, we're the number 2 seed, which is freaking fantastic, even coming off of that big loss. So a little bright spot right there, but we need to turn this around. I mean, we need to figure out what went wrong last week. And we got to do it sooner than later because, I mean, if we lose this game here versus the Dolphins, they're right back into the division, and then it's like a snowball effect, guys. So I know this was a tough loss, losing to the Eagles 33-13. Hopefully you guys found a little bit of enjoyment from watching me suffer a little bit. But guys, I really hope you have a great rest of your day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to hit the sub button. And I'll see you in the next one.